All right, here we go. The bell has rung. This match is underway. What a way to open up the season premiere of Friday Night SmackDown here on the USA Network. It is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes and Sikoa in a steel cage match, and it's all for the biggest prize in sports entertainment and professional wrestling, the undisputed WWE Championship. Ooh, Cody Rhodes with a shot to Solo. Cody Rhodes with a couple of early shots to Solo. Solo blocking the third one with an elbow to the midsection of the champion. And these two locked inside the steel structure. General Manager Nick Aldis had enough with all the outside interference from the bloodline, making sure this one is as fair and one-on-one as it gets. And so Sikoa turning things around on the American Nightmare, went for a hip attack in the corner, but Cody sidestepped, and now a bulldogged, but Solo just got right back up. But Cody just sent Solo to the steel cage, and a second time Solo connects with the steel. And a third time, and Cody Rhodes using it as a weapon. It wasn't just meant to be used to keep this fair and square. It's now being used as a weapon. That's what happens in these types of matches. Oh my. Solo sending Rhodes right into the cage, and an awkward landing for the American Nightmare. Nasty landing for Rhodes. And Rhodes caught up in between the ropes and the cage, and Solo just splashing into him. Oh, and a hip attack. Rhodes' head just bounced off the cage. And Solo really creating some separation in the control of this match. Take a look at that hip attack one more time. And Solo taking his time, enjoying this moment, taking it slow. He wants to slowly see Rhodes suffer and see Cody Rhodes watch as his title slips away. And now perching Rhodes up on the top turnbuckle. Rhodes draped down. Solo looking for his first singles title here on the main roster. What a headbutt. What a headbutt. Rhodes is busted open. You saw Rhodes wipe off that blood. The American Nightmare has been busted open by that heavy artillery headbutt. And Solo, realizing it was effective, went for a second one. But Rhodes using his core strength to pull himself back up. And now Rhodes looking to escape. But Solo grabbing the boot of Rhodes. Rhodes kicking back at Solo, trying to create some separation. But Solo again on the attack, not letting there be any space in between these two. Trying to keep it as close quarters as possible with a kick to the chest of Rhodes. The American Nightmare is already seeing battle wounds. If we're seeing battle wounds of the American Nightmare this early, only imagine what he's going to look like by the end of this thing. And now send shoulder first into the cage. Let's take a look at how Cody got busted open. Boom! What a headbutt. And Solo has that thick skull that opened the skull, that opened the wound on the head of the American Nightmare. And a back elbow to Rhodes to counter. It's Rhodes who gets sent into the cage. And the savagery of Solo Sikoa continues as he looks to pick apart Rhodes piece by piece, little by little, and enjoy every moment of watching his downfall and bringing the undisputed WWE Championship back to the bloodline. And fulfilling his destiny in full of being not just the tribal chief, not just the head of the table, but becoming the undisputed champion. Solo wiping the blood of his enemy on his chest. And Solo sending Rhodes again. Oh, Rhodes counters. Boot to the midsection. Went for a disaster kick, but gets caught by Solo. Solo with a power bomb, just holding up in a power bomb position, sending Cody Rhodes in the cage. And again, using the cage as a weapon. You had to know with this stipulation, it wasn't just going to be about keeping the bloodline and outside interference in general out of the equation. We've seen matches like these time and time again. These matches are career, and not just career changing, they are life changing. They can shorten your life. And that's what it's all about inside a steel cage. It's about using it to weaken your opponent as well. We've seen some of the craziest moments in WWE history inside steel cage matches. Rhodes heading up to the top of the cage. Heading up high. Cody Cutter. Cody, an epic Cody Cutter hooks the leg. Will it be enough? Solo kicking out at 2. What a Cody Cutter. Taking out Solo. Let's take a look at this from a different view. Look at that upward angle. And again, in slow motion, a picture-perfect Cody Cutter off the cage. But it wasn't enough to keep the tribal chief down. The new tribal chief, Solo, down. Cody Rhodes took a lot, gave everything he had to win the title, to become the undisputed champion and finish his story. And he's going to do everything he can, even putting his own body at risk, to keep his championship. Headbutt from Solo. Solo realized that wound is Rhodes' weakness and going to use it against the American Nightmare. And things are looking good for Solo right now. Solo was looking to climb the cage, but here comes Rhodes. Both these men are on the top rope. Both men looking to scale the cage and try and escape. Rhodes sending Solo face first into the cage, but Rhodes now up top gets one leg over. And Solo not too far behind. Rhodes and Sikoa high above the ring. It's all for the undisputed championship. Solo sent face first on the steel, on top of the steel cage. Cody looking to escape. He's got both legs over, but Solo pulling Rhodes by the hair. Oh my, no, 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 no. Oh my! Oh! Rhodes falling on the back of his head. Oh my. Cody Rhodes. That was brutal. Let's take a look at this one more time. Look at the way that Cody Rhodes landed on his neck. Absolutely devastating. I don't know if that was a superplex as much as that was a brain buster. An incredible look at the entranceway as you see the new SmackDown logo on the ring skirt. And Solo went for the cover, but the American Nightmare able to kick out at 2. These two warriors going at it. Solo asking the official to open the door, but Rhodes holding onto the leg for dear life, holding onto his championship for dear life. It took everything to get it, and it's going to take everything to take it from him. You might actually have to kill the American Nightmare to take his title from him. Oh, Rhodes just ticked off Solo, and Solo with a spinning Solo. And now part 2, a second spinning Solo. That's got to do it. Cover for the title, but Rhodes gets the shoulder up at 2. Is Cody Rhodes just delaying the inevitable? Is it only a matter of time before Solo Sikoa is your new undisputed WWE champion? Not one, but two spinning solos, and Cody Rhodes was able to muster up just enough energy to kick out at 2. Solo looking at that thumb. He's ready to deliver the Samoan spike that would be the final blow to take out the American Nightmare and take Rhodes' undisputed championship from him. Cody Rhodes about to be taken out by a Samoan spike, but Rhodes blocks it, and now Rhodes' second life right now. The American Nightmare has found a new life in this match. Rhodes with a forearm. Disaster kick connects. And Rhodes is feeling it with a second Cody cutter. Cody looking to retain, hooks the leg. Oh, but Solo able to kick out. Another near fall in this bout. Let's take a look at this Cody cutter. This is now the second Cody cutter the American Nightmare has connected in this match. First one was high above off the cage. Second one, a picture-perfect Cody cutter. And Cody Rhodes, you can see him hyping himself up, punching him in the face, getting himself ready to go. He's feeling it. Rhodes fighting through the pain. You can see him limping a little bit. The damage has been done, as expected in these stipulations. Running off the adrenaline in his soul, went for a crossroads. Solo blocked it, sending Rhodes into the corner. And now full head of steam. Oh, full speed ahead. Rhodes taken out. And now a Samoan drop takes out Rhodes. And not wasting any time as Solo Sikoa continuing attack after attack after attack. Doing everything he can to make sure Cody Rhodes stays down once and for all. And bring the title back to the bloodline. Solo looking for a splash off the top turnbuckle. And a splash connects. Rhodes' face says it all. Solo goes with a cover. Solo had the leg hooked, but Cody Rhodes again able to kick out. Solo couldn't afford to not connect on this. So making sure he got full impact on that. And Cody Rhodes' face told the whole story that Solo Sikoa connected with all full force. You can see how bad Cody's hurt. But you can also see by every kick out how determined, how courageous he is, how much he wants to keep the title he fought so hard to get in the first place, including winning 2 back-to-back Royal Rumbles. And now Solo Sikoa has the American Nightmare right where he wants him. Solo, full speed ahead, again in the corner. Taking out Rhodes, but Rhodes asks for the door. Solo Sikoa has his back turned. Cody Rhodes may survive. Cody was about to leave out the door, but then Solo turned around. A desperation move by the American Nightmare. Solo thinking a backdrop suplex. Cody Rhodes turns Solo around. Cross Rhodes. Cody for the win. Oh, but Solo at 2.5. At this point, if you're the champion, you gotta be wondering, what's it gonna take to keep Solo Sikoa down? There's that doubt that starts creeping in when you hit your biggest move on your opponent and it still isn't enough to keep them down. This match is for the undisputed WWE Championship. It is our opening contest here on the premiere of SmackDown on the USA Network. Rhodes living up to his promise, being a fighting champion, promising to defend the championship with honor. And that's exactly what he has done. He is not going out without a fight. Cody Rhodes to give it all, to put it all on the line. To live or not at all, Cody Rhodes is living it as champion, and he's giving it all he's got as Rhodes heads up to the top of the cage. What in the world is Rhodes thinking? Oh boy. Oh my. What is Cody Rhodes thinking? What? No, 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 no. High cross body to retain, but Solo just barely before the 3. Sikoa just kicking out barely just barely. That's gotta be as close to the 3 count as you can get without the bell ringing. That took a number out of Solo. You talk about a high cross body. That was a high risk, high reward cross body right off the top of the cage, landing picture perfect on a Solo Sikoa. But somehow, both of these men are giving it everything they've got, but it's still not enough to keep the other down no matter what they hit each other with. Cody Rhodes asked for the cage door to be opened. Cody Rhodes crawling to escape, looking to retain his championship. Solo gets back up and slams the door in the head of the champion. Rhodes, it doesn't even look like he knows where he is. It could be only a matter of time. Wait a minute. Crossroads. It connects. Crossroads. Cover. Rhodes has done it. The American Nightmare retains his undisputed WWE Championship. Charles Robinson handing the American Nightmare back his championship that he fought so hard to win in the first place, and he put his body on the line in the steel cage match to keep it, to continue his reign as champion, putting his heart and soul into every time he has to defend that championship, every time he has the opportunity to do so. Let's take a look at this. Cody Rhodes going high risk to the very end. Give it all you've got. The American Nightmare with a high crossbody Samoan spike. Sikoa's looking for it, but the final blow would be the second Crossroads from the American Nightmare, hooking the leg for the 1, for the 2, and the 3 to retain his undisputed championship. But now surrounded by the ring like a pack of rabid wolves are the Bloodline. There's Jacob Fatu. There's Tonga Loa. There's Tama Tonga. And a Samoan spike to the throat of the American Nightmare. The champ has been wiped out. And now for the pickings is Cody Rhodes and the tag team champions. Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa going to work on Rhodes. And Jacob Fatu. And the beatdown continues. And a moonsault takes out Rhodes. You gotta get Rhodes out of here. Get the cage up. Get the cage. They're gonna kill him. You got 3 jackals and a werewolf. Open the cage. I mean, get Jacob Fatu off of there. No. Oh my. Cody Rhodes, say your prayers. No way. Cody Rhodes had his prayers answered. The OTC, the original tribal chief, is back after being taken out by the Bloodline last month. They sent him through a table. In similarity to the past of what Roman Reigns and his Shield brothers did to many others, did the Bloodline do to him last month. And now Roman Reigns is back. And he walks to the ring. And you can see the look in his eyes. He's got his eyes focused on taking back what is his and showing that he is the OTC, not just the original tribal chief, but the only tribal chief. And Roman Reigns slams the cage shut. Now look who's locked inside the cage. And now the Roman Reigns going after the bloodline. Unloading. Roman, oh, got out of harm's way. Sending Tonga into the cage. Sending Tonga Loa into the cage. But the numbers game. Solo Sikoa attacking Roman Reigns from behind. And the attack of Solo on Roman now. Roman Reigns being victimized once again by what used to be in his favor. That numbers game always was on Roman Reigns' side, but no longer. This is going to be a dark day. As Solo looks to take out Roman Reigns once and for all, but a Superman punch. Reigns exploding out of the corner was an emphatic Superman punch. And the OTC is fired up. This building is erupting. And Jacob Fatu just saved Solo Sikoa, pulling him out of the ring. But now Jacob Fatu turns his attention. Roman Reigns saying, you want some? Come get some. I just got chills. Talk about aura. Oh, this is gonna get good. You've got a werewolf and an OTC. Talk about a fight for the ages. A werewolf and a tribal chief. This is aura. Oh, but it's this time Solo Sikoa pulling Jacob Fatu out of the ring. Pulling. Oh, but now Tonga attacking Reigns from behind. And now the tag team champions breaking down Reigns again. Destroying Reigns. Or Tonga and Tonga Loa. But Rhodes is back up to his feet, sending Tonga Loa into the cage. And a crossroads for Tonga. Tonga and a spear to Tonga Loa. What in the world are we seeing? This is insane. Cody Rhodes staring at the OTC. Roman Reigns turns around, realizing Cody Rhodes is behind him. Rhodes, the man who took the title from Roman Reigns. And Solo Sikoa has the Ulafala put back on him by Jacob Fatu. An enemy of my enemy is my friend. Type of situation. An unlikely ally. An unlikely partnership. Whatever you want to call it. Rhodes and Reigns have a common enemy in the bloodline. And the Roman Empire has been resurrected along with Cody's kingdom.